Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of coin collecting and uncover the hidden value of coins in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, you're in the right place. First up, we're going to talk about a special coin from the United States Mint that combines history and value, the 2017 Frederick Douglass National Historic Site Quarter with a D Mint mark. If you're curious about its market value in extra fine condition, stick around, we're about to break it all down. First, let's take a closer look at this beautiful quarter. The 2017 Frederick Douglass Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. It's made of copper nickel-plated copper and was minted in Denver, as signified by the D Mint mark. But beyond its fascinating design and historical significance, how much is this coin worth today? That's the big question. Well, if you've got one in extra fine condition, you're in luck. Let's dive into the collector's market and break down its value. The Frederick Douglass National Historic Site Quarter was released in 2017 as the second coin of that year in the America the Beautiful Quarters series. It's the 37th overall in the series, commemorating the historic site in Washington, D.C., dedicated to Frederick Douglass, one of the most prominent African-American abolitionists, writers, and orators in U.S. history. The reverse of the coin, designed by Thomas Hipchen and sculpted by Phoebe Hemphill, features a powerful image of Douglass seated at a writing desk with his Washington, D.C. home in the background. The obverse, like all quarters in this series, features the portrait of George Washington. It's a beautiful piece of art and a significant nod to American history. Now, this coin is part of a broader set, but the real question on collectors' minds is how much is it worth in extra fine condition today? Before we get into the value, let's first understand what we mean by extra fine condition. In coin grading, extra fine, or XF, is a grade that indicates the coin has been circulated but retains much of its original detail. You might see some minor wear on the highest points, but the overall design remains sharp, with strong luster still present in the fields of the coin. For the Frederick Douglass Quarter, an extra fine condition coin would have slight wear on Douglass's hair and perhaps a little on the house behind him. But overall, you'll still see strong detail and a nice finish, making it a sought-after piece for collectors. Now, let's talk about the value. The Frederick Douglass Quarter is relatively modern, but coins in extra fine condition can already fetch a nice price in today's collector market. For a 2017 with D Mint mark quarter, with the Denver Mint mark and in extra fine condition, prices can range based on demand and the current market for America the Beautiful Quarters. As of today, the market value for a 2017 with D Mint mark Frederick Douglass Quarter in extra fine condition typically falls $20,000. But here's the thing, many collectors see the value of this coin increasing over time, especially as the America the Beautiful Quarters series becomes more popular and harder to find in high-quality conditions like extra fine. Now, the big question for collectors: should you hold onto your Frederick Douglass Quarter or sell it now? Well, that depends on your strategy. If you're looking for long-term value, holding onto this coin could be a smart move. As the America the Beautiful series gains more popularity and coins in higher conditions become scarcer, the value is likely to rise. The 2017 Frederick Douglass National Historic Site Quarter with the Denver Mint mark in extra fine condition is a coin with both historical significance and solid value in today's collector market. Whether you decide to hold onto it or sell it now, it's definitely a piece worth keeping an eye on. Next up, we're focusing on today is none other than the 2005 California State Quarter, minted in Philadelphia and in extra fine condition. Now, you might be wondering, how much is this coin worth on the collector's market today? Well, buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll know everything you need about its value, rarity, and significance in the numismatic world. Let's get started. Before we dive into its market value, let's first talk about the history of this quarter. The 2005 California State Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which was a massive success that ran from 1999 to 2008. The program was designed to celebrate each of the 50 states in the U.S., with every state getting its own unique design featured on the reverse of the quarter. California's quarter was released on January 31, 2005, as the 31st in the series. The design of the California quarter is absolutely stunning. It features a depiction of naturalist and conservationist John Muir, who was instrumental in the establishment of national parks like Yosemite. In the background, you'll also notice the iconic Yosemite Valley and the California condor soaring high above. The inscription California is beautifully placed above the imagery alongside the year 1850, which signifies the year California was admitted to the Union. This quarter was minted in two locations, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia Mint is the one we're focusing on today, and coins from this mint typically have slightly different values due to the mintage numbers and demand from collectors. Let's break down what extra fine means when it comes to coin grading. In extra fine condition, a coin shows only slight wear on the highest points of its design. The details remain sharp, and while you might see some minor imperfections, such as small scratches or contact marks, the coin still retains most of its original luster. On the California quarter, you'd expect to see John Muir's figure and the condor still well defined, with only minimal wear on the high points like Muir's face or the bird's wings. The fields of the coin should also be relatively smooth and free of major blemishes. For collectors, a coin in extra fine condition is highly desirable because it's a beautiful representation of the design without being too far removed from mint condition. It's not quite uncirculated, but it's far better than the average quarter you'd find in your pocket change today. So, how much is this 2005 California State Quarter from the Philadelphia Mint worth in extra fine condition today? Well, on average, these quarters in XF condition are valued $40,000 some. The value can fluctuate based on factors like market demand, collector interest, and any specific features of the coin. In addition to regular collectors, there are also many who seek out complete sets of the State Quarters series, making it necessary to find coins from all 50 states in the best possible condition. As such, the value for California State Quarters in extra fine condition can remain stable, or even increase as time goes on and fewer high-quality examples remain. Another aspect that can significantly boost the value of a California State Quarter is the presence of mint errors or variants. Error coins occur when there's a mistake during the minting process, and they're often highly prized by collectors. Some examples of errors you might find on a 2005 California Quarter could include off-center strikes, doubled dies, or die cracks. So, if you think you found a California Quarter with something unusual about it, it's worth having it professionally graded and authenticated to ensure you're maximizing its potential value. If you're a collector looking to complete your State Quarters collection, or if you're simply a fan of coins with iconic designs, the California Quarter is a fantastic addition to any collection. Remember, always check your coins for possible errors, and if you're unsure about your coin's condition or value, don't hesitate to consult a professional grader. Next up, we're spotlighting a beautiful piece from the United States Mint, the 2008 Alaska State Quarter, with the P Mint mark in very good condition. This quarter is part of the iconic 50 State Quarters series, a collection that captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. But how much is this coin worth today, and what factors contribute to its value in the collector's market? Let's find out. The 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and concluded in 2008, was one of the most popular coin programs ever launched by the US Mint. Each quarter celebrated a different state with unique designs that reflected its heritage, history, or natural beauty. In 2008, 5 states were honored: Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Hawaii, and Alaska. Alaska's quarter, the second-to-last coin released in the series, features a majestic grizzly bear with a salmon in its jaws, symbolizing the state's abundant wildlife and natural resources. Designed by Susan Gamble, the Alaska State Quarter showcases the rugged wilderness of America's largest state. But what makes the 2008 Alaska Quarter with P Mint mark stand out in the coin collecting world? When it comes to valuing any coin, condition is key. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with various levels of wear determining the grade. A coin in very good condition falls around a grade of VG8 to VG10. This means the coin has seen circulation and shows some wear, but all major details are still present and relatively clear. In a very good condition Alaska State Quarter, the bear, salmon, and the inscriptions, such as Alaska and 1959, will still be distinguishable, though the coin may lack some of the finer details like sharp edges or crisp lettering. So, how much is this coin worth in today's collector market? The Alaska State Quarter is popular not only because of its striking design, but also because it's one of the last state quarters produced in the series, making it more desirable for those looking to complete their collections. In very good condition, the 2008 Alaska Quarter with the P Mint mark typically sells for $30,000. First, collector demand plays a significant role. Coins from the later years of the 50 State Quarters series, such as Alaska, tend to be more sought after because many collectors started their collections when the program was well underway. Secondly, Some coins may exhibit minor errors or varieties, such as doubling in the design or differences in the die used to mint them. Error coins or varieties can command significantly higher prices at auction. While no major errors have been widely reported for the 2008 Alaska P quarter, it's always worth inspecting your coins closely sometimes. Even a small error can add big value to a coin. The 2008 Alaska State Quarter with the P mint mark is a must-have for any serious collector of the 50 State Quarters series. Though it may bring in huge sums of money in very good condition, it's still a valuable piece of American history. With its stunning design and representation of Alaska's wild spirit, it serves as a beautiful reminder of the impact the State Quarters program had on the world of numismatics. Next up, we're diving into one of the most iconic and historical coins from the US. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, the South Carolina State Quarter from the year 2000, with the P mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint in very fine condition. If you're wondering how much this coin is worth in today's collector market, stay tuned because we're about to explore the coin's history, its standout features, and its current value. Let's jump right in. First, let's start with a bit of history. The 50 State Quarters program was launched by the United States Mint in 1999 to honor each state in the Union by featuring unique designs on the reverse of the quarter dollar. The South Carolina Quarter was released in 2000 as part of this series, celebrating the Palmetto State as the 8th quarter to be issued. This coin not only represents the rich culture and history of South Carolina, but also played a crucial role in reinvigorating interest in coin collecting. The reverse of the South Carolina Quarter showcases several important symbols of the state. Front and center is the palmetto tree, which is a reference to South Carolina's victory at the Battle of Sullivan's Island during the American Revolutionary War, where palmetto logs were used to build a fort that withstood British attack. Surrounding the tree, you'll see the state bird, the Carolina wren, and the state flower, the yellow jessamine. The reverse also includes a distinctive image of the state outline, with a star marking the location of the capital, Columbia. Now, if we turn the coin over to its obverse, we see the familiar portrait of George Washington, which was maintained throughout the State Quarters series. However, what's important for collectors is the P mint mark, which signifies that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. Understanding where the coin was minted can help determine its rarity and, ultimately, its value. In today's video, we're focusing specifically on the South Carolina Quarter from 2000 with the P mint mark in very fine condition. So what exactly does very fine mean in the world of coin collecting? When a coin is classified as very fine, it indicates that the coin has seen circulation but is still in relatively good shape. In this condition, you'll notice moderate wear, but many of the finer details are still clear. For example, the palmetto tree. The bird and the state's outline on the reverse side should still have clear outlines, though they may show signs of wear. On the obverse, George Washington's portrait will be visible, but some of the finer details, like his hair and facial features, may be slightly worn. The P mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint means that this particular coin was part of a much larger mintage compared to coins from the Denver or the San Francisco Mint. While the Philadelphia minted South Carolina Quarter is rare and its value has grown among collectors, especially for those looking to complete a full set of state quarters. Now, let's talk numbers. As of today, a 2000 South Carolina State Quarter with the P mint mark in very fine condition. In the current collector market, you can expect this coin to be valued $48,000. This value depends on a few factors, such as the precise condition of the coin and market demand at the time of sale. So, a very fine condition South Carolina Quarter from 2000 with P mint mark may be the rarest or most expensive coin out there. It's still a wonderful piece for any collection, especially if you're working toward completing the full set of state quarters. The South Carolina Quarter is no exception. It's a beautiful representation of the state, and its rich symbolism makes it a coin that stands out in the entire series. As more time passes, the value of state quarters in higher conditions is likely to rise, especially as the availability of these coins in good condition dwindles. In conclusion, while the 2000 South Carolina State Quarter with P mint mark in very fine condition is going to make you rich, it's still a valuable and significant piece of numismatic history. If you have one of these coins in your collection or are looking to acquire one, now you know its place in the market and why it holds its value. Make sure to handle it with care to maintain its condition, and as always, keep an eye on the market for any changes in value. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow collectors, and subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips, market insights, and historical deep dives. Until next time, happy collecting.